Trump has transitioned to using the informal "you" with Putin. J.D. Vance has disclosed specific details regarding the toughest conversation from recent years. Donald Trump told the Russian dictator directly to his face, "You had absolutely no right to attack Ukraine." Could it be that the era of diplomatic persuasion is finally over, and the White House has now given the Kremlin a stern ultimatum it can't refuse? Now let us break down what really lies behind these powerful words, and explore exactly why there is such an uproar happening in Moscow.
And for more details, check out our report. You're watching the Glavred channel. I'm your host, Evgeny Serov. Like this video and subscribe to the channel.
According to information published by the media, citing U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, Donald Trump has taken an extremely tough stance in his personal interactions with Vladimir Putin. Vance emphasized, "President Trump made it clear and unambiguous that the United States considers Russia's invasion of Ukraine a fundamental violation of international law." This statement is important for several reasons. First, it effectively dispels the myth that Trump is simply going to abandon Ukraine or recognize Moscow's claims as legitimate. Vance emphasizes that Trump's strategic position is fundamentally one of strength. Trump did not just express concern. According to his inner circle, he explicitly and directly told Putin that this war is a tragic mistake that will cost Russia dearly in the long run. Thus, Washington is setting a new framework for negotiations. Peace is possible not because Putin has a right to these territories, but because continuing the war will be a disaster for the Kremlin. Why is Trump using this kind of rhetoric right now? The answer to this lies in his particular style of negotiation. He wants to show that he is not Biden, and that Washington's red lines once again truly have meaning. J.D. Vance explained that Trump is striving for peace, but for a just peace. The phrase, "you had no right to attack," is a powerful diplomatic lever, a signal to the whole world, and especially to NATO allies. The U.S. does not recognize the legitimacy of aggression. Interestingly, these words from Trump came against the backdrop of discussions about a new sanctions package and the possible strengthening of support for Ukraine if Russia refuses to negotiate. Trump is playing both good cop and bad cop at the same time. He offers dialogue but starts it with an accusation of aggression, thereby depriving Putin of the moral high ground that he is trying to impose on the world. How did Moscow react to this? Officially, the Kremlin remains silent about the details of private conversations, but propagandists have already started to change their rhetoric. Now, they are talking less about victory and more about achieving security objectives. Trump's words, relayed by Vance, confirm that what's happening in Abu Dhabi is not just a negotiation over borders, but a battle over principles. If Trump can get Putin to acknowledge the illegality of the invasion, even in a closed format, it could pave the way for a real withdrawal of troops from key regions. Experts note that it is no coincidence Vance voiced this right now. This is a message to the American voter and to European leaders. The Trump administration is not making a deal with the devil. It is firmly putting the Russian dictator back in his rightful place. For Ukraine, this means that support from the United States will have a clear legal and moral foundation, despite all the concerns of the skeptics. And what do you think? Will Trump be able to pressure Putin and make him finally admit his mistake? Or is this just a pretty wrapper for complicated compromises? Share your opinion in the comments. Please give us a like for an honest analysis, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. We are keeping a very close eye on every word coming from the White House. See you very soon.